Hi there everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Lyric. I was prompted to do a messages for light workers. So I'm going to pull some oracle and some tarot cards just to see what our guides want us to know. So if you relate with the term light worker, you might find something in this video. If you happen to stumble upon it on YouTube, you also might find something in this reading to resonate with you. So let's get started. If you're watching this video and you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe. If after watching the video you feel guided to book a personal reading with me, I'll have those details in my description box. So what does our guides want to tell us? Messages for light workers. What do our guides want to tell us? So these cards that I'm about to lay down will show our strengths and our weaknesses. And I'm going to pull two of these ones. Okay. So I have displeasure and contentedness, and desecrated and blessed. So what I'm feeling with these cards is that okay, let's do one at a time, actually. So it could be that we're looking too much outside of ourselves. And I know that personally for me, when I spend too much time on social media or idolizing certain ideas or beliefs or social type norm things, like things that I feel that normal people do all the time, that sometimes I can find myself feeling displeasured, that I find myself comparing and judging, and that leaves me feeling displeasure. And that could be something that you're struggling with as well. And Source is reminding us that all we need to do is to come back to ourselves, stop comparing ourselves to others, and to stay in the present moment. And the second card I have is desecrated and blessed. And this kind of also, the desecrated side also sort of, for me, makes me feel that if we feel desecrated, it's because we feel that others have wronged us, that we feel that we've been taken advantage of in some way, that we've been manipulated or lied to. And what will really fix that is feelings of gratitude and recognizing that we are blessed, that that Source is active in our life, and the things, the circumstances and events that we've gone through have all been orchestrated by Source. And in the end, it was to come closer to that and to change who we are, and to recognize that we're not just this human being, that we're this eternal light being. So let's see. Let's get some more messages for light workers. What do we need to know? Messages for light workers. I was trying to get the camera angle so that we could see the cards, but I don't think I have quite the right equipment for that yet, but maybe I'll do that in the future. Messages for light workers. Messages for light workers. Okay. Oh, I have the magic card, alchemy. So I know that being a light worker is I feel that being a light worker is the signature of a person that has transmuted negative energy, negative circumstances, negative emotions, and has used that to propel themselves for a brighter future, has allowed Source to mold them and shape them, and has been completely changed from the person that they were into this new being today. I feel that's what alchemy and magic is about. Okay, more messages for light workers. What do they need to know? Messages for light workers. Oh, shoot. Messages for light workers. What do they need to know? Silence and snow. So maybe you've been quite busy with the chattering of life, and Source is asking you at this time to find a quiet, still place and quiet your mind and quiet your environment so that you can tap into your source, so that you can tap into your divine vision. Now is the time to reclaim your power and just to reclaim your power. So I'm going to get some more messages for us, messages for light workers. What do we need to know? Messages for light workers. Ooh, that was a lot. Messages for light workers. Oak, doorway, strength, and journey. So I feel that with this card, that as a light worker, we know that it takes incredible strength and incredible will to kind of survive some of the things that we have, and to make those difficult changes in our life when we've had to make changes. To me, this card just signifies that we're on our path, that we're in this journey, that we're on the right track, basically, is what I'm getting with this card. Okay, let's get another one. Standing stones, ancestors, gateways, sacred. So once again, these two cards just really, I feel that we're on the right path, that we're connecting with our ancestors, that we're connecting to source, that we're asking for guidance when we need it, that in all circumstances, we're right where we need to be. We're right where we're supposed to be. We're experiencing the things that we're made to experience, good, bad, and indifferent. The thing that makes us different from others who don't is how we respond to them, okay? Are we empowered or are we defeated? Are we willing or are we powerless? Are we thankless or are we thankful? Those are the differences. Okay, let's get some tarot. Okay, messages for light workers. What do they need to know? Messages. Okay, we've got the Four of Swords, recovery, stillness, quietness, stability. What else do we need to know? Messages for light workers. The Hierophant card. The Ten of Cups. And this is on the Tree of Life. And the Two of Swords. So what I'm getting is that we could be struggling slightly. So I feel that this Two of Swords belongs with the Hierophant card, and that the Four of Swords belongs to the Ten of Cups. So it could be that even still, and we still need work to do and have work be done to us. But it could be that we're still struggling with those social norms, trying to fit in, sometimes just like literally copycatting others so that we don't feel so different, so that we can feel like we have friends or feel like we're part of the group. But Source is trying, and we're struggling with that decision, because we know deep down inside that we're light workers. We know the truth of Source, and that what that means, and that means that basically that we're being watched and heard all the time. That the things that we say and do keep us accountable. That we have to be responsible. That we're role models. Not only in our more intimate circles, but on a global scale, and on a, I don't know how to say the bigger one, but like on a macro scale, I think it would be, that our influence really, really matters. And sometimes we struggle with those details. Like, we live on planet Earth, and we're surrounded by all kinds of different energies and influences, and sometimes when we are not taking care of ourselves, not taking care of our spirit and ourselves, we can really struggle with this. But when we're on top of our spiritual wellness, then this isn't as much of a challenge. So Source is at this time is reminding us that when things get a little bit hairy, that we can always get into a quiet place. We can get into a space of meditation. We can do some reading. We can do some prayer. We can go into isolation. That we can reform and reshape. And this is a sense of satisfaction and fulfillment for the spirit and soul. This attitude and this activity is something that creates more healing and spiritual awareness to the collective. That everything we do isn't just something that we do for ourselves, that in fact it impacts everyone else around us. That it's not just our energy that's being impacted, it's the energy of others. So I'm going to pull some of these cards actually. What else do we need to know? Messages for light workers. Messages for light workers. Okay, so mountain lights, light beings, portals, and subtle energies. So this just goes just reverberates what the tarot was saying, that all of our actions and our non-actions as well speak volumes to the collective. That it's not just us who are impacted, it's others as well. And to remember that and stay true and blue. And just stay true and blue and remember to do our work and to take care of ourselves. And okay, let's get one more. I've got Oracle, Sacred Living, Spirit Speaking, Intervention. And this is just a reminder of the role that we play on this planet. That we in fact are oracles of the divine. That our presence here is needed. That our presence here is needed, and it's important. I know that sometimes you don't feel valued, or you feel like you aren't paid attention to, but just keep doing what you're doing and fight the good fight, and remember to take care of yourself. So I'm going to pull some more tarot, and then I'll close the reading. So I guess we'll take this one, which is the Fool's card. That journey, a new beginning, taking a risk, a leap of faith. And so maybe it's really cutting ties with comparing yourself to social norms and just trying to fit in. And Source really just wants you to be the way that you are. That it's okay to be different from someone else. That it's your strength and it's not a weakness. That you came here to be different, that you came here to stand apart, and that you came here to work your light. Okay, and let's get some more cards. Tell me more about light workers. What do they need to know? We've got the Temperance card. Patience, balance, and harmony. As a light worker, you're here to create balance and harmony amongst others, to create balance and harmony within yourself. Most importantly, to be harmonic and in balance inside. That you can't work your light if you're frustrated, if you're stressed out, if you're feeling really shitty, if your self-esteem is shot. If your intentions and motivations aren't truthful, that it's really important to self-evaluate and to be honest with yourself, even if it's not what you think it should be. Just to be honest with yourself and start from that place. Okay, messages for light workers. What do they need to know? The Ace of Swords, communication, truth, clarity, Always speak the truth. Always be the truth. Always recognize when you don't know something. When something is unclear to you, ask about it. Ask source. Ask someone else. Ask yourself. If something doesn't resonate with you, why does it not resonate with you? Where is that coming from? Why is it causing you to have negative feelings? Is it triggering you? What do you need to know about that situation, that person, or that experience? Okay, give me one more. Okay, and we have the Four of Cups. Disinterested, boredom, reevaluation. So what I'm getting with that is that you could be feeling a bit lethargic, a little bit disinterested. And so now is a good time to... hold on a second. I'm going to pull some more cards on this, actually. I'm going to pull some more cards on it. One second. Okay. Tell me more about this Four of Cups. Where is this energy? What is this? Okay. I have the negative thoughts, overthinking, fear, opportunity. Okay. And the World card and the Nine of Cups. We have a lot of cards. So we're just going to stop right here with that. Okay. So, you could be feeling disinterested and bored because of certain of a circular thinking, because you could be slightly obsessed over something, and your awareness isn't diversified enough. And I feel that at this time that Source wants you to consider more options, that Source is asking you to dig deeper, is asking you to turn into that student again and to focus on learning. That's basically for me the cure for boredom is to focus on learning. You also have the Page of Pentacles and the World card. So, it could be that you have been struggling with your purpose or your sense of purpose, and I feel that this energy coming through with this World card is indicating that that Source will reveal to you purpose, will reveal to you what's stagnating your energy a little bit. So you're being told to be patient at this time, to get into a still, quiet place, to pull back your energy and just reevaluate what's going on in your reality. So I'm going to leave this message where it's at. I hope that you love the reading. Take it easy.